I imagine you've probably had a lot of people to therapize, I guess we could say.
Yeah. Look, I mean, they've been anxious about, you know, all like one client that comes to mind. He was like, "Oh, my regular fuck buddy has called me up, and he's like wondering, should we quarantine together? Would that be nice? Like, we would live separately, but we would be each other's only partner."
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, like that doesn't sound bad. Like, what are your thoughts? And he's like, "Well, how do I know that he's always going to hold up his end of the bargain?" And I'm like,
Exactly.
"Oh, but you don't trust this person?" And he's like, no, I trust him, but I just think like different people have different levels of vigilance. And so
Yeah.
like something that the other person thinks is not a big deal is something I might think is a big deal. And then that kind of throws it, like it's a game changer for me, or it's a deal breaker, sorry. And so that's tough,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, definitely. Because I feel like I've even micromanaged, each other here. Like when one person goes out, it's like, are you sanitized before you come back in? Like, where did you go? Did everyone have
Yeah.
masks? So
Yeah.
it's like, if you aren't able to kind of question someone at the door, I would think it's scary. Like,
Right.
because we trust each other and we still have been like, it's not about trust. It's like, sometimes you can make a mistake. Mm-hmm. Like you can just make a
Totally.
mistake and you meant to be careful. So sometimes if you ask the other person, did you do all these things? They're like, oh crap, I gotta wash my hands, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I think if you let down your guard and you hugged someone, or you hung out with somebody in an indoor space, or you didn't keep distance, those aren't even sexual things, but you've broken the contract of this
Right.
social distance or physical distance. You might feel a lot of shame or guilt
Yep.
telling other people. So if somebody else was like to interrogate me,
Yeah.
hey, did you do this? Did you do that? Have you been safe? And I'd be like, oh my God, yeah, I think so for the most part. Oh, I'm
Did
sorry.
you see the
Like,
Did
Yeah.
you see the SNL skit that they did about this?
I
They did a full
I didn't.
SNL a few weeks ago. Just a few weeks ago, it came out, and it was a group of friends getting together, and they were all talking about how they were really on it and doing all the things about the pandemic and doing all, and like everybody was taking all the precautions, and then it took like one statement from one person to loosen up just a little bit, and then somebody else started to loosen up just a little bit, and then the whole group was just
yeah.
like all loose, and everybody's hugging and drinking out of, and it's just back to normal in like 5 minutes, and it's just
yeah.
it's really funny.